raise that beat.
Stick to the roof of your jamming mind. Don't let it stop, don't let it stop. It's peanut butter Phlox'em time.
Spread it thick, don't let it flop. We're spreading on,
Oh yeah.
we're spreading on. Keep it creamy now. We're spreading on.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Phlox'em. We are here with what will probably be a pretty fast one. We are doing ABR week 3 is artifact week. This is a crazy week for people with, well, I mean, you can find interesting stuff. This kind of has an element of like deck building or cheesing strategies this artifact week, and I'm not the best at those, but we'll see what we can do. We're bringing in a Pincerator with a Thrall deck, and this Thrall deck has a notorious issue of being able to get Forsakens and a Masters on the board, but having no way to actually kill its own Thralls, so kind of just hoping the... Oops, watching is not right. Hoping the Pincerator gets us there, but this week has, you know, there's a chance of just like they get 30 amber turn 2 and we're just done for. So because that's what you can do with some of these. So the way this works is basically we'll both manual in an artifact at the start of this game, and that artifact cannot leave the board for any reason. If it gets turned into a creature or whatever, that's fine, it stays on the board, but you can't purge it, you can't destroy it. It is always manualed back onto the board whenever it goes off. All right. Oh, it's heavy subsidies. That's probably not good for us. They're going to redline us a lot. And we started with a pretty rough hand here. So the good thing is there's a decent chance we can get a lot of creatures on the board, so we might actually be able to reap for a lot, but how much archiving do they have? They don't actually have a ton of archiving, so we might also just get lucky discarding the red lines, but the EPs will slow us down, so this could be brutal. I don't think we keep this hand, though. 2 gateways is no good. Sky Story isn't great either. Actually, maybe that's not too bad to start because it won't die to Pincerator. Let's go ahead and try that. Oh, we already can't see the deck lists. Keek Sandy, the Vagabond of Austerity. So hoping for some small creatures here that we can bump in the night and then maybe just bring the bump in the night back or do some reaping. Their stuff, I think, was mostly small. There's not a whole lot of armor in these houses or anything. Okay, so they get rid of the armor there. But this will take a damage, so we can bump in the night it. Sadly, we don't quite get... So this is where, like, the 2 power was just tough, and there was talks about using this token with, what's it called? The Awful Atoll or whatever, so that it would, just die immediately, but they found that caused some infinite loops that broke the game. So we decided not to go that route. Well, the ABR decided not to go that route to keep games from doing that. So this is kind of our compromise. Okay, so we've got our 1 on the left. We'll go ahead and grab this guy again. Get this one on right, and that doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've got our thralls, but here's where I also think I did this wrong, and this is where I didn't practice playing it this way. I think I need to put 2 thralls on one side so that, because right now they're both gonna die on my opponent's turn, which means I won't have any thralls when I want to put this disc down, which doesn't really help anything. So I need to kind of maneuver things so that we're getting the thralls dying while I have these down. But that's just always been the issue with this deck, is it actually creating thralls is tough. Once you get like your first couple created with like the disc board down, it does great. Okay, these guys are pretty big, but we are going to discard some cards here. They're going to get some amber. I think we maybe actually wait on the disc board. What do we discard here? Really? So we discarded 2 Brillix Ponders. So they just drew 2 more cards for free. That is really unfortunate. So we're gonna go shadows. I think we're gonna try to protect one of these thralls to give us a chance to... Oh, I should have done it on the other side. Oh well. Give us a chance to try and kill this on our turn when we got the Forsakens down. The other issue is these Forsakens, they always put the thralls on one side, so we're not really going to easily get to... Maybe I should have thought this plan through more, but let me... This was a struggle this week. I don't know why this was so tough. Okay, so taking out Slipshot. See if they take out the Thrall. No, taking out the Echo Fly. That's fair. Just trying to keep the board down a little bit. Seeker Missiles can kill the Dodger. Oh, and these heal themselves too. That's a little bit scary. This is nice though, because now we don't actually have to kill this ourselves. We don't have to fight with it. We can just play these. Except these guys just are going to keep coming back. That's kind of an issue. They get to keep fighting. I guess they can't fight these and live. Just playing a red line. Okay. I think we're all right with that. So let's start our disc plan here. Forsaken. Add a realm to protect the Forsakens. Reap, end turn. Pincerator makes 2 new ones. We've got the Amasser now, so this will start making them on the other side. We discarded a Mars Black Tempest. That's terrifying. Okay, so they go back in. They just got to kill the Forsakens here. That's fine. So the way I think this works is it just stays on the board. We're going to go ahead and go Geistoid. And get those Forsakens back. Go ahead and reap for 2. Play this. Could go for the Kerwallops too. I think our only real chance of winning this is actually getting the lockout. But to do that, we need to keep thralls alive for a turn. Oh, there's the Arise too. So we might do a Shadows turn here to get this Arise back. One red line is gone. They're going to discard another at the start of turn. But we're also not getting to check anytime soon. Discard ZP. Oh, they didn't put a time limit on it. Okay. That's all right. We'll survive. So we do just go dis here. We want to do a masser, Saken, discard the gateway. We'll reap, and then we just get to. We don't want to blow up the Arise one. We get the red line. All right, but we're not in check, unfortunately. But that's both EPs and both red lines in the discard, so our first key here should go okay. Oh, and we tokenized the. I forgot they had this. We tokenized. Where'd it go? Our artifact control. The other issue with this deck is it runs out of creatures. Kerwallop doesn't do much for us here. Or it runs out of cards to make more tokens. Oh, we're actually not going to draw through here. That's a problem. So we need to just play this to actually draw through. Oh, we didn't kill anything, so that didn't draw through for us. There's our Arcanometer. I mean, this is only key 1, but we do get to keep reaping with this stuff. It might be worth counting for the Arise here, but maybe not. Can't make any more tokens because we haven't drawn through, so we really do need to go one of these 2 houses to actually draw through, which is really unfortunate. Otherwise, we run out of ammo pretty quick here. I guess for this turn, I haven't drawn through yet, so I think we just go back into dis. This is thrilling gameplay here. Okay, so they got the Mars turn now. We are discarding 2 cards a turn, so they are still getting some of their stuff. Doctor and X-Renew. Okay, so we can kill the X-Renew with the hit and run. Kerwallop sadly actually doesn't do a lot here. So we need to go shadows now. Actually, it kills a few. Kills a lot, actually. Let's hit and run. Doctor to get the Arise. Oh, I guess we don't necessarily need the Arise here. I guess it's good to have, though, in case they do find a way to clear this board. Oh, there you go. That's Artifact Week. It's pretty dumb. I don't know. I mean, we found both of these pretty early, and then we're able. I'll try it again because there's a world where this does work out for them, but and I'm not fast on this. The Arise, I don't think that's what we want though. Shadows looks pretty fine here. Actually, maybe it's the Cinder. This is actually really nice because this gets us at least one side if we don't want Pincerator hitting at first. This gets us a blocker. Ooh, Arcanomometer coming down. There's going to be some damage on it. How do we want to do this? Let's protect the Dodger. Go ahead and slip shot. I think I actually don't want to kill my creatures here. Gaining Amber from Reaping is going to be so much more valuable than putting damage on these. Although this would die at the start of their turn and discard something. I feel like they're going to handcraft for... Oh, so I guess I can put this in the middle. They're going to handcraft towards those important pieces. And so we usually want our thralls to go off at the end of the turn so that we're hopefully disrupting that handcrafting. Start of turn, we might just be helping them get to what they're looking for. Okay, this thing is scary. I don't have a great way of dealing with it. I could go back into shadows. That doesn't feel great, but I also don't have any amber yet, so maybe I don't need to deal with it yet. Both gateways here is not amazing. Each non-Mars creature and artifact gains after this card is used, destroy it. I have not seen that one before. We are set up for the nice booby trap though, so I just don't like this dishand at all. Okay, so slip shot just kills it. We just reap, and then these die. This is what I'm saying though, like actually getting this deck to start making tokens can be so much work. Once they get going, they can do a lot. But I have to be careful now because we're going to start making amber. Okay, so Dodger's going down. That's fine. They are at 7. I don't think we play Soul Snatcher. I think that gives them more value than it does us at this point. They can use that against us to get better red lines and stuff. So unfortunately, I think we're kind of just discarding a bunch of stuff here. Do we fight? We can fight the Bucks just so that there's not reaping and stuff going on. Okay, we are haunted. We have a rivet. We have some other stuff here, so we can start doing a few things. We also have the subtle chain if we want to get the discard going with this, but we need to get some creatures next to this pretty fast, otherwise it's gonna die. Nice, we have another armor creature though, so we can actually start protecting a lot of our stuff. Okay, so they shark bait. There's Arcanometer. I think that's actually helping me right now. Like, I want to be at less. They discard EP. That's fantastic. So now we have to actually play things in a little bit weird order. Can we just go... Ooh. So we actually want to protect this one. That's interesting. Because we'd like to hit and run that so we can get it on the board. I guess we could just Arise it. We have more coming. Let's maybe not worry about it. We'll see if it survives. So we'll play Rivet. They all capture. They capture. Can Empathic Malice. We're just going to discard this here because there's stuff we don't want to lose. Now we'll start seeing if we can ping off some of those problem cards before we actually get this Reap train going. There's our Amasser. Sadly, we didn't get that sandwich between the armor stuff, but we do have more armor stuff here, so we'll see if we can get it protected. I guess we could bounce this too with the hit and run and put just a bigger body. Oh, they're both Forsakens. Why are they both Forsakens? All right, we need to find that Arise now. But if they don't kill this, we're making tokens fast. Okay, they're going back into Logos, so we're just not making Amber again. Discard the EP. Okay, so both EPs are gone. So now we're just looking to discard those red lines. And if we can do that, we are sitting pretty. So now I think we go back into Geistoid here and just let these start dying. Do I just play Sir here? Let's see if we can keep this Master alive. We do get to actually do some nice killing here. Reap, 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 reap. So we'll go ahead and do Cinder's ability. Oh, this actually doesn't work the way I was hoping. So now we're only discarding one instead of two. I was thinking there was a way to discard two, but the problem is this is going to make another token on the outside of this, which will not die. Donor Vox is not what we wanted to discard there. Okay, so they would probably get hit with a red line here. And then we have to go Geistoid next turn. But we at least have this kind of going now. We'll start making more tokens if they can't kill this. There's the Arcanometer again. Going Logos, so probably that Skyborn red line. Or Logos red line. There's a Reap. We're not exactly like destroying Amber anytime soon, but they don't really have a true board clear, I don't think. So getting rid of these creatures long term, like this Tribute Collector, might just sit here forever. But I would really love to find the... How'd that get tokenized too? Where'd that go? I must have gotten tokenized early. Spontaneous Awakening on this would be pretty nice. There's an Intentional Discharge. Interesting. Okay, so choosing not to redline here. Gonna see if we're gonna make more Amber, which I think we just maybe have to. Oh, there's redline. Okay. So they're up to 10. What do we discard? Doctor. Let's go Geistoid here. We're not going to quite draw through. So we'll do Dark Lamp. Echo Fly. We don't want to Hallowed Eve. So we actually want to draw some of these in here somewhere. We maybe start grabbing some of this stuff. I guess we could take the Kerwallop too. Doesn't look too bad. Once we get that second red line out. Oh my goodness, so many tokens. Yeah, so now the Kerwallop actually discards a ton of cards, but we didn't draw through, which is, again, one of the issues with this deck, because it does not draw through well. So we're not really making many more tokens next turn. Hmm. Didn't mean to fight with it, maybe. Reaps the Code Monkey. Plays pause. We make another token. The Brilix Ponder, and there is the Arcanometer. Okay, so we are discarding a ton. I think we're giving up a key here. That's okay, because we're basically going to discard almost their whole hand. Do we get to check if we do that, though? Problem is we didn't play the Soul Snatcher. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we do get to check. Okay. We have the second Kerwallop if we need it. I think we maybe hold on to that for now. Do we want to hit and run any of these? Grab the old Bruno maybe to stop the key. Sure. We want to do that afterwards, though. Or I guess we can just ping our own armor. Oh, I did not count on Arcanometer math. Darn it, we go to 11. We're so close. We should have got the other one. That's okay. We can see. Second red line was not in there. Brilix Ponder. We do stop the key. Okay. This is just too much going on. Okay, they keep going to Arcanometer. Can we kill enough of our own stuff here to discard? We do the second. Oh, we don't have any more Forsakens, though. Maybe it doesn't matter. Do we just... Go ahead and hold the Arise. We just gotta go for it now. If they redline, you know... Oh, we should have... Oh, we lost that already. Okay. Reap, and then... Reap to blow up. We'll go ahead and get the Eterome. Because, like... Say they redline us here. We just go back in and reap again. Yeah. Their keys are still expensive. Seeker missiles for no value. No. We have basically our whole deck on the board at this point. They have redrawn here, so that's not great for us. So our rule of 6. Do we get Eterome and Forsaken down? Might as well. This. Do Eterome on the right and then Forsaken on the right. So Eterome lets us kill 2, which is nice. Maybe this is wrong. Because now my master ones are not pinging them. I guess now that once they draw, they will. Oh, they have the second red line. Okay, that's brutal. But we do get to start doing a little bit more discarding here because we made more tokens. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We'll go ahead and we want to destroy these ones in the middle. Reap. Reap to blow up. This one. Gosh, there's just so many. We should probably grab some of these amber control ones just in case. Okay, we're just hitting a bunch of garbage. We do get one more discard though. So what's crazy is, oh, if they can't get any more amber. We have nothing in our draw. This is really bad. Like if, I wonder if we should have gatewayed at some point here. You spell sweating? Why does that seem wrong? All right, well, there you go. That is a win for Thralls. And let me tell you, be on the lookout for more Thralls. This is not an archetype I ever thought I would play, because when it came out, I thought it was very unhealthy. But after playing it a lot, especially in Archon, actually getting it's almost impossible to go infinite with these in Archon. Like you have to have so much of the right setup and everything. Like even with this, with Pincerator, I'm still only making like a couple a turn. I'm only killing a couple a turn. I don't have the right tools to make this like an infinite loop or whatever. This isn't the deck I'm playing in Archon, but in the Keyforge Team League, I am actually playing a Thrall Archon deck. And I've actually been having a lot of success with it. And again, like that, just that strategy is not something I would normally go for because it feels despicable until PV came out. And then I'm like, oh, PV is basically only despicable things. So how do you fight that? But I'm excited. I've been testing it a lot and it's been doing okay. Anyways, KTL, we'll be doing that first match probably Saturday night. Hello, best viewers. I'm sure you have them. And I kind of want to, I mean, the decks are public, so this isn't like sharing anything. I won't show what my opponent is playing, but this is one of the decks I've been doing. Well, it's on my list for the Road to Vegas series I've been doing, but I've been playing it a lot, just sort of not streamed. And it's a fun deck. It's really interesting, and again, it does not do infinite thralls, but the combination of thralls and Soul Snatcher can just do amazing things. But then it also has like the rich score. Rig Lottery can do some bursts that they're not expecting, especially depending on what set you're playing against. So I don't know. It's been a lot of fun, and again, I think there is actually a lot of skill in actually trying to set up thralls to kind of have at least like enough recursion that you keep making thralls. Like this deck only has the one Forsaken, so like it can run out of thralls really fast. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. First matchup is going to be against double Vodka, so don't have high hopes, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, JT, I'm not sure if you're still on, but thank you for hopping on for a quick game here. And Joni, great games. This is a cool one. I think Heavy Subsidies is one I was thinking about a lot, trying to build with. And I think that is like that game was a lot closer for sure, but kind of what you run into is just that if you are stealing all their amber but don't deal with their board, they are just going to refill what you just stole. So it kind of like you have to kind of have a little bit of both, I think, or again, just kind of outrace them with the amber you've stolen, which is very close. That second game, 2 more amber, and we would have been out of luck. But luckily we got it, so I should probably report that and get on to the rest of my evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you next time on Phlox'em. Take care, everyone.